Hello, Alamo. This is DaCosta, the director and co-writer of Candyman. I was asked to share 5 films I loved, and since Candyman is a film about making art, I thought I'd share 5 films I love about making art. The first is Shadow of a Vampire, directed by E. Elias Marriage and written by Steve Katz, which was surprisingly seminal for me as a young filmmaker. At the time, I was so enamored by filmmakers like Coppola and Kubrick, who went to these incredible lengths for their vision, and this movie is all about that, putting it all on the line to get what you need.
That's it? We came all the way for one scene?
I would have driven anywhere at any time for that look of Gustav's.
The final moments of the film are my favorite because they're so pulpy and visceral and fun, and they illustrate the obsession with capturing ephemeral and unique moments, no matter the bloody cost.
Frankly, Count, I find this composition unworkable.
Another film I love is Darren Aronofsky's Black Swan, which is OTT in the best way. It's a macabre psychological thriller that, to me, really beautifully and manically illustrates how one's sense of identity, purpose, and personhood is wrapped up in the art that you make. Portrait of a Lady on Fire is another amazing film about making art. There are so many small, brilliant moments in Celine Sciamma's film, but one that I love the most is when the artist is trying in vain to place her brush on the canvas, but she can't quite figure out how or where, or she just can't bring herself to do it. It's a really small action, but it was so emotive, and it made me think about how art is an act of love, is an act of seeing, and how being seen can be the ultimate manifestation of being loved.
Regardez. Si vous me regardez, qui je regarde moi?
P.T. Anderson always takes me into a world I think I know in such an odd way, and Phantom Thread was definitely one of those moments. I like the moments in this film that illustrate the battle between the massive amount of space creating can take up if you're not careful, how you fit people you love into that space, and in this film, they all just sort of end up working for the designer. And then it also illustrates how you need a huge wake-up call sometimes, like being poisoned by your wife with mushrooms.
Kiss me, my girl, before I'm sick.
And finally, School of Rock by Richard Linklater. The movie is amazing. We got Jack Black, Mike White, got a bunch of young people trying to figure out who they are and how to find their voices. I love this movie because it doesn't say the passion you have has to be vocational. It doesn't have to be a job. It can just be something you love, that makes you feel good, and that you can share with others. It's so sweet watching the kids learn to be confident and their parents realizing more of who their kids are. Those are 5 films that I love about making art. I hope you check them out, and also Candyman when it's out in theaters.